Hey everybody, Crow here, and earlier this week I got the Sega Genesis Mini 2. I haven't had a chance to open it yet, but I figure, you know what? There aren't enough videos on this thing on YouTube, so I should probably make one. So when I got this, the very first thing I noticed is how small the box is, because here was the original one for comparison, size comparison. So yeah, it's a lot smaller. So I'm wondering if the system inside is to scale with the other one. So what we're going to do here is we're going to unbox this. I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to kind of mess around with it a little bit. So let's just start unboxing this thing. Like I said, I was on the fence about getting this. And I was like, you know what? I might as well pre-order. So I pre-ordered it on Amazon, and I was about to pay, and I realized, wait a minute, why is the price way more than $100? Tax shouldn't be that much. And I'm like, wait, well, why am I paying for shipping? Oh, it's coming from Amazon Japan because they're shipping it directly from Japan. So I was on the fence. I was like, you know what? I can cancel it if I decide I don't want it. And I never canceled it. So so here it is. And the other thing is that it has more games in it than the original Genesis Mini. So let's see here. We got right on top USB 2. Oh man, micro USB, really? Come on. HDMI cable. Must be the controller. The original Genesis Mini had the 3-button controller. This one has the 6-button. But I had bought the Retrobit 6-button controllers. I noticed one difference. This has a mode button and this does not. But I'm sure that both of these will work regardless. This is obviously the adapter, which companies are starting to not include with things, so it's always nice to get one of these. I mean, even though I got a whole box full of them. Finally, last thing in this box must be the Mini itself. Yep, there it is. And I think just like the original one, yep, the cartridge slot goes in. Oh, the reset button, click, and then there's the on-off right there. And let's just compare this to the original. Yeah, on-off. Was it like that, or was it a push button? I almost don't even remember now. I kind of thought it was a push button, but I could have been wrong about that. It's been a while since I even looked at mine. I'm going to have to look up pictures online. Controller ports, USB, HDMI out. Why micro USB? Was this one micro USB too? Yeah, probably. Look at it. It's like exactly the same. So I almost wonder if it's the same board. Micro USB. Come on. Nobody's doing that anymore. Or they shouldn't be doing that anymore. All right, got everything plugged in. Let's turn the power on and see if I got everything set up right. Are you capturing? Yep, there we go. Okay, languages. So, we want English, of course. Oh, nice music. So, I wonder, settings. Read this before playing. Okay. Oh, of course, it's the health warning. Languages, game setting, screen settings. Okay, so what's this defaulting to? So perfect, I guess. Okay, I guess there's two options. Yeah, and then stretched, which we don't want. Nobody should be doing that. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, this is where we get to choose a background. I like the TV one. That's not bad either. I mean, black is always a good choice too. Let's go with the TV one. What's this? What in the world is going on here? I kind of like that one too. I don't know what that's supposed to be though. But we're gonna go with the TV. Kind of like that. You know what I didn't see? I didn't see like... What? Wow, that's right. These two had different sound chips in them and you get to choose which one. That's interesting. You could definitely hear the difference too. Huh. Interesting. Mode button setting. Quick open. Hold for 1 second. Hold for 3 seconds. Hold off. Okay. I've got it. So the question is, if we change it to Japanese, do we get the Japanese games? Ugh. Okay, so we get a different pattern at least. What is going on here? Oh, here we go. It took a while for it to pop up. A good way to look is see if we have... There's Thunder Force 4 here. That was called Lightning Force. So yeah, we are getting the alternate box art by changing the language. I believe it was the same thing like that in the original too. So if we select this, I want to see if it is actually the Japanese version of the game. Technosoft. And this is a great game too. It is the Japanese version because it's saying Thunder Force. So yeah, I mean, both ROMs are on this device, and you can select which one you want to go with depending on which language you select. But let's change this back to English. So let's select it again. What's this? Original mode or high speed mode? Well, let's do original mode first, and then I'm going to select high speed mode to see if there's a difference. Oh, Technosoft is even spelled differently here. Because when I booted up the Japanese version, I was like, I could have swore there was an H in there. And here we go, a lightning force. So if we choose it again and choose high speed mode, is there anything going to be obviously obvious? Obviously obvious. High speed mode. And while this is playing, I'm going to look up what that is. What is high speed mode? Why don't you tell me? So apparently high speed mode is not something you would notice for every game, but it makes everything run smoother, so like increases the frame rate in certain things. So there's that option. I'm surprised I didn't see an option for scan lines. Not that I would use them, but it always seems like these devices have that. Oh, no, it does. CRT filter. So I wonder what that looks like. That's not a bad effect, especially with this TV border. Of course, it being captured, it might not look the same way it does on a television. But it actually is pretty damn nice. It's not, they're not too noticeable, but it definitely has a different look to it. Yeah, you don't really notice it all that. You can see it, but it's not something, even on that white screen, that's probably the best you're going to see it. But I don't know how well the captured picked this up, but this looks like really good. But I still don't really play with fake scan lines on. All right, let's turn that off. CDs first. Okay, so we can order it by CDs first. Recently played. Release date. Oh, that's pretty cool. Release date. Let's do it in order of release date because we're going to go through the games. But let's just make sure. Yeah, A to Z. I'm going to make sure that A. Okay, Z to A. Genre. Okay. Number of players. CDs first. Recently played. Release date. I want to go by release date. So we got Super Hang-On, Truxton, Phantasy Star 2. Wonder why not Phantasy Star 3? Was that on the other Mini? I don't know. I don't think it was. In fact, let me grab the box. Let me, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look it up. Oh, wait, why did it load it? Wait, I didn't even have, it just decided to load something on its own if I let it sitting there. Huh. I wonder if it's going to go back to the main menu on its own. Oh, okay. The first Sega Genesis Mini had Phantasy Star 4. So it's weird that they started with 4, but then gave us 2. What happened to 3? Why not 3? I thought 3 was like the most popular one. So let's just go through here. We were at Herzog's Y, Afterburner 2, Rainbow Islands Extra, Revenge of Shinobi, Hellfire, Granada, which is on the Evercade, so this is a good one. Populous. I played Populous on the Super Nintendo and PC, but not the Genesis version. Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi, Game Ground, it's a good game. Midnight Resistance, I think this one's also on the Evercade. It's a good game. Shining in the Darkness, Bonsai Brothers, Outrun, and that's Golden Axe 2, Rolling Thunder 2, Desert Strike. Yeah, that game always shows up. I'm not particularly fond of it. Warsong. I don't know anything about that game. I don't even know what genre that game is. It's a strategy game, apparently. Oh, you know what? Let's just go through it on this screen. That would be better. Rally Your Armies. I think it's like a strategy game. Atomic Runner. That's a fun one. Splatterhouse 2. But no Splatterhouse 3. Yeah, and it wasn't on the first one. But Splatterhouse 2 is probably my favorite of the 3. Night Trap, of course, Sega CD. I'll have to pop that one on just to see what that looks like. Here, Sewer Shark, Lightning Force, which is Thunder Force 4, Elemental Master, the Ninja Warriors, which Looks like it was only a Mega CD game, Japanese version. I don't think it ever was released here. Yeah, it was only a Japanese release. Night Striker 3, again, it looks like another game that was Japan only. Final Fight CD, a lot of people's favorite version of Final Fight. Echo the Dolphin. This game was amazing when it came out because of the animation, but nowadays everybody sees it being overrated. Ranger X, Robo Alest, that's a really good one. Sylpheed, Sonic CD, glad to see this one on here. Toe Jam and Earl in Panic on Funkotron. Now, the first Toe Jam and Earl I know was in the first mini. Mansion of Hidden Souls. Fatal Fury 2. Hey, that one, huh? Virtual Racing. This is the one that had that special chip in it. Outrunners. Streets of Rage 3. Did we get the other two Streets of Rage in the other collection, or at least one of them? We had Streets of Rage 2. What's interesting is that the first Streets of Rage wasn't on either of these minis. Super Street Fighter 2. I wonder if I want to see also. Yeah, the first one had Special Championship Edition. Shining Force 2. We get an RPG here. Echo the Tides of Time. Viewpoint. Okay. I don't know how well this compares to either the PlayStation version or the actual Neo Geo version. Play Fighter. Interesting. Ristar. Now that's a good game. That's an interesting one. Crusader of Senti. I don't really know anything about this. Shining Force CD, another RPG. The Sega CD version at that. The Ooze, that's an interesting one. Alien Soldier. I think this was only a Japan-only release. Oh, and it's by Treasure too, that's right. Earthworm Jim 2. Sonic 3D Blast. Vector Man 2. Did we get the original Vector Man on the first one? Yep, the first Vector Man was on the first mini. Oh, this is a bonus one. Devi and Pi. Okay, paddles. We'll have to pop this one on really quick just to see it. Fantasy Zone 2022. The first game is now on Genesis, so it's interesting that it took till 2022 to be put on on a Genesis. Space Harrier 2. Why is this one 2022? Sega enthusiasts once asked, what if the Genesis Mega Drive could handle sprite scaling? Wonder no longer. This 3D classic gets a new revamp, so it's a new revamp version of Space Harrier. That's interesting. Spatter. Up in your tricycle, pet all the flowers don't keep popping the monsters. Starmobile? Puzzle game. Interesting. Super Locomotion. Puyo Puyo Sun. And that is it. So that's really cool. What I'm curious about is if we go back to Japan and see if we still have the same games or if the game was changed. Oh wow, Japanese version of Nightcraft. Is there a Japanese version of Nightcraft? Are we getting both versions? Let's pop this one on really quick. I want to see. Well, I don't even know if there was anything different between the English and Japanese version. Ah, it is in Japanese! Oh, that is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's great. Okay, let's go back in order of release. And let's pick out a few games to hop on, just take a look at. Night Striker. For sure. Let's take a look at this. I don't know much about this one. Okay, well, push start and get in there and see what this is all about. Mysterious city attacking. Terrorism group. Abducted doctor and his daughter. Oh, better go. Emergency order to Night Striker. Undertake. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got airplane controls. But that's what this is. Okay. Good luck. Reminds me a little bit of Star Fox, just a little bit though, just a tiny bit. Okay, yeah, this really is a Sega arcade like game. Oh yeah, let's boot up Final Fight CD. Oh, I just realized that only so far Lightning Force was giving us the option for high speed mode or not. So it must be only the games that would be affected by such a thing. I don't know if CD load times would be reduced or if they're emulating the load times as well. Do we get to choose from 3 characters in this one? I don't even remember if this was 1 or 2. Yeah, it's only 1 player game, I think. I always bet Hagar. So yeah, it's an interesting version of, obviously doesn't look as good as the arcade version, but you got the CD sound, so it sounds better. Well, I'm definitely going to take a look at these bonus games. So let's take a look at Devi and Pi. Oh, so it's in Japanese. Okay, let's see. Push start. 1, of course. Oh, it's a puzzle. Okay, it looks like a breakout type of game, which is what it kind of seemed like to me. Oh, weird. Okay. Wait, do I have to, like, hit them with this? What the? Okay, something. What am I missing? Do I have to, like, hit them on the side? I can't hit them, like, do I have to be moving when I hit them? If I stay still, that no good, but I have to move? That's strange. That's really weird. I don't know what's going on here. What am I doing now? I don't know. Weird game. Weird game. Oh, wait. There's a paddle up top, too? What the? Oh, man. I'm controlling the upper paddle, too, with the buttons. Wait, do I just have to collect them? Oh, man. This is just too weird for me. Okay. I don't know what's going on. All right. Fantasy Zone. I don't know. We don't really need to go too much into this because it's Fantasy Zone. There's nothing Fantasy Zone on the Genesis, so oop. Oh, get the money. Yeah, so interesting shooter. Okay, moving on. I gotta see this Space Harrier too. Wonder if it's been. Oh, look at a Space Harrier or Space Harrier 2. You get 2 options. Choose Space Harrier. I wonder if it's just a graphical swap. Oh, that's cool.
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready.
Oh yeah, that looks good for the Genesis. What did they do? Is this like have like a special, like if they were to put the special chip in there, like they did for like virtual racing? Is that what they could do? Let's reset this. So it should have a different title screen. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yep, that's interesting because now, it's funny, as they listed that as 1 game, but this is 2 games. So yeah, there you go, and the scaling looks really good. Could you imagine what it would have been like if the game actually looked like this when it was originally released? All right, Spatter. Oh, what is this? This looks like a Master System game. Oh, wait. Insert coin. There's coin. I entered the coin. Have to collect all the flowers, I guess. Oop. Well, they got me. Oh, crap. I thought... Okay, well, never mind. Okay. Let's move on. Starmobile. So it seems like it's a puzzle game. The explanation of the basic rule. Lecture play. I don't want to be lectured. If you put too much more on the big balance, they will fall down. If you put too much more on the small balance, they will fall down. If you drop some stars, you will lose your points called rest. If you lose all your rest, the game will be over. Okay. Each different color star has different weight. Wait a minute. How could they spell it wrong and correctly in the same sentence? If you sandwich the stars between the same color stars, you can remove all the stars and get bonus points. Be careful not to drop the stars down. When you pile the stars on the balance, you finish your quota of piling stars and you can achieve your level. Okay. Weird. Okay, I guess we'll put it here. What? Why did it disappear? Why am I destroying them? What the? Okay, so I guess hitting the button destroys the stars. Why? I don't know. Oh, I see. The stars have different weights too, based on the color. Wait, why did... Interesting. Oh, I can't, So this is really weird, because you have to, like, be very aware of the weights of these. But why can't you just destroy stars? Oh, I see. That's using up your rest. So if we keep destroying them, it'll, level clear. I don't even know what I did to clear it. Okay, we're not going to try the next level. We're going to try next game. Super Locomotion. I think I have an idea of what this is. Your train, enemy plane. Okay. Okay, this is totally not what I was thinking it was, but I swear I've seen this game before somewhere. Okay. I've totally seen this game before. Please start. Ah. Get down, go down. Oh, come on. All right. Speed up this time. We're gonna go down. Go down. Okay. Oh, okay, the buttons do stuff here too. Oil. Go, 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 go. Okay, I rammed into him apparently. I don't know what that stuff is doing. Wait a minute. That was bad? Oh, I see. It was stop. Oh, I hit the button before. That's why I was able to survive it. Interesting. Oh, I thought that would actually get them off my back. I don't know why. It's funny that you see the side view, because I'm not even looking at that at all. Last game. We'll do this as the last game. Puyo Puyo Sun. Game start. 2-player versus mode from the... Okay, so it's Puyo Puyo game. I think I know what we can expect here. I think it's Puyo Puyo goes to Hawaii. Versus or options. That's our choices. B button function. Gallery. That's interesting. Skeleton T. Harpy. Harpoon. Incubus. Interesting. Oh, this is the for each character. Interesting. Okay. Who do we want to be? Brachiocentorius? Skeleton T? Harpy? Harpoon? Incubus? What? Komodo Dragon? Witch? Demon Lord Elephant? Honeybee? Ragnus the Brave? Dark? Okay. Yeah, we gotta be Dark Prince. Practice. Oh, am I just playing? I thought I'd play against the computer, but I guess it's just practice if you're playing by yourself. All right, so that's gonna wrap up my look at the Sega Genesis Mini 2. For right now, it's just gonna stay alongside my collection of other ones, which I've found a location for. So, yep, there it is amongst the rest of them. We'll leave it at that. Thanks everyone for watching. See you all next time. Bye.